Hey everybody, Tactical Hidden back again. Thanks for watching the channel. I appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking, we're out at the range, so forgive the wind noise. First time trying to do any recording out here. The audio is probably going to be terrible, but we'll make it through, and I'll see about making some improvements so we can do better in the future. Thanks for watching the channel. Anyone who's supported so far, I really appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about the Kriss Vector 45 ACP. This is the second generation. This is not the enhanced version. The enhanced version has a little bit longer barrel and has a little bit more hand grip, a little bit more real estate. We'll talk about that a little bit later. It's got a this is a clear firearm. It's got a charging handle here on the side. It's got a slide release here, and then the magazine release is here. I put a little a Romeo 5.6 Sauer red dot on here, works great, and then I added a Kriss folding mechanism here. This came with this SB stock. This is a pistol, if you're wondering. So this is registered as a pistol. It is not a short rifle, and it holds 13 plus 1, again 45 ACP. We've got some Lawman ammo. We're going to be running through it. Let's go ahead and take some shots with it. Got a safety right here on the side. Okay. My target is fallen. It's way at an angle, but this thing is freaking awesome. So one of the things that I did is I went out and got these 15 round magazines. They're limited to 15 to make sure that they're legal in Colorado, and just gives it that bigger look. So then slide release there. Some people complained a little bit about where the mag release is on this weapon. They claimed that they were releasing the magazine on accident. You can't do that. That's all bullshit. Whoever said that, that's bullshit. So, you know, it became a trend. I think almost every gun YouTuber said that it was in a bad place. I think it's perfect. I love it. But that being said, I have another caveat. The slide release, once it locks back, after you're done shooting, this thing pops up, okay? And that I have a problem with, actually. It hits my hand. So there is a beef with that. So, you know, you want to hold it up here, like, probably should hold it like this. But that just feels weird, putting my thumb over the charging handle. This is the spot, man. In this crook, you want that. That's what you want. But then your thumb is up here in front of this little slide release here. So that is my only gripe. But all the YouTubers who said that they accidentally knocked the magazine out of this when they squeezed the gun, they're bullshitting you. That's not a problem with this thing. All right, let's take another shot. Let's go ahead and straighten out my target here. So yeah, it makes me want to do this. Let me try this. She's a real beaut. Not one failure. Folding brace makes it real nice. Folding brace makes it real nice, so you can fit this in a bag. This is the coolest gun that I've ever seen. Coolest gun I've ever shot. It's the one. Now that actually felt pretty good. The trigger is really nice. Trigger's got a clean, like a free area, just like a lot of free space, and then it comes against a wall there. So free space, a hard wall, kind of a flat trigger, and then they say like 6 pounds, something like that. It's nice trigger. It's not bad. But I haven't shot any aftermarket triggers or anything like that. So who am I but to tell you about your aftermarket triggers and stuff. But this thing shoots freaking perfectly. It shoots really good groups. Super tight. The red dot works really well. I have no complaints over it. Yeah. Kriss Vector ACP 2nd generation, non-enhanced version. I highly recommend this thing. This thing is fucking sweet. So one thing I wanted to mention is because you couldn't see my hand on the other footage, this is the ergonomics really issue that I find with this thing. This is where my hand wants to go naturally, right here in this crook. I want to do that. Okay, and this is what this thing popping up is a problem. It looks like there's some real estate over here. If they just moved it this way a little bit, that would really just fix this one, and it wouldn't be a problem at all. They make obviously you can turn this into an SBR. This is a pistol. Again, this is the SDP version. It's got a 5.5 inch barrel. It's about 7.5 pounds. I mentioned before that there is a Sig Sauer sight on here, but I didn't mention on the range that they has flip up sights that it comes with. So that's really cool. So you got your flip up sights there. This fire is clear. Really good choice on the optic, I think. So that's really my only beef. So then, as it's got the cool recoil mitigation system, all in all, I'd say that this thing is a really good choice. If I had to go back, I would get the enhanced version. It has a longer barrel, and it's got more room up here to put stuff. And I like that. Now, while I was out on the range, I really didn't enjoy looking at this or holding it like this. It wasn't too bad. So might start practicing with it like this. But this thing is a real straight shooter. Got it dialed in at probably about 15 yards. Takes Glock magazines. That's why I got the Glock 21. So the magazines are interchangeable there. It's got these little pins here, right on the side. You can just push them right out. Okay, push it. That's awesome. They're all the same. You can just take it apart, break it down super easily like that. This is actually the first time I'm breaking it down, and my hands got really dirty because this thing needs a good clean. It's probably had about 500 or so rounds. They say you need to clean it every 400 or at least every 1,000 at least rounds. So I think she's due for a nice once over and put it back together. I love the way this thing comes apart and goes back together. Super easy. So if you're wondering whether or not it's difficult to clean and take apart and stuff like that, it is not. The manual of operations in this gun is pretty good. I like the way that the charging handle feels. Got this really satisfying. You have the ability to kind of peek, and I really like that about it as well. You can peek and see if there's a round in it. The safety's pretty easy to get to. One-handed. I would probably take the other side off if I had my choice. But other than that, it's really cool. I don't think it would work very good for a lefty. Probably not. I would imagine. But it's pretty sweet. And again, I just wanted to give you guys a little quick review of this thing so you could kind of see. Oh, it's got a threaded barrel, by the way. That's pretty cool. I think it might be slightly proprietary. There might not be tons of silencers that go on it. But I know Kriss makes their own silencers. I might want to look. Might want to look into doing that, and possibly even making an SBR. But to make it an SBR, you got to file a tax stamp. But then I can put a handguard here, and that would be really cool. So hopefully this helps you make a decision on whether or not you're interested in purchasing the Kriss Vector Kriss Vector Gen 2 in 45 ACP. Works well with the Glock 21. I will say that. That's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure even the Glock 30, I think it is, that's the small 45. You will be the ooh and ah. People will ooh and ah when you fire this at the range. Also, she's loud. 45 ACP shoots loud, and it's just a bit longer barrel than the Glock 21. So shooting either of those weapons at the range is super loud and intense, and I really like it. So holding the Kriss Vector is like holding on to the future. It's the way to go. I hope they take some of these cool bullpup designs and give them that reciprocating V system that they got. And I hope they make some cool weapons out of it. So, yeah. That's the Vecchi. Got that Vecchi, baby. You'll be the envy of the shooting range. I'm going to leave you with some of the footage of me taking this thing out. I took it down to Summit County. I took it out to the Pawnee Grasslands, and I also took it to the shootist here in Denver. And I'm going to leave you with some of that footage so you guys can see how this thing shoots, and you can see how accurate it is, and again, just some beautiful highlights of how this thing is. Punch this corner, got close here, here, and then the rest are over here. So I pull a little to the left, but that's not bad. That's at 10 yards. Definitely punch that. It's pretty sick. That's fun. On down to the local range. Thanks for watching the Tactical Hippie, y'all. Appreciate it.